So I'm going to be talking about vitreous slips today. And the vitreous slips are glass-like slips that lower temperature, they act like a slip, like what's on this T-bowl is actually a slip that's already been bisqued. But the hotter I go, it's not going to get shiny. The vitreous slips can be dry like this, but the hotter we go, they become gloss-like or glass-like. The main people that I've seen using them were a lot of it in the alkali pottery in the 1800s, and I use them normally on sculpture. But I started using them on the outside pieces I'm vapor firing. So this is a piece I'm going to put in a soda kiln. The soda kiln is actually going to hit it and become part of the glass, make more glass. So it makes this part functional. I don't use the vitreous slips on the inside or the rims. I'll be using a different glaze here and on the inside that's more functional. But the vitreous slips on the outside, they're safe once they're sealed with glass, even though they're already glass-like. So I have two different colors here. I have a blue, and I have one that's using our pigments that we're using for your regular slips, which is the tangerine. You can paint these on greenware or on bisque. I'm going to go ahead and paint these on bisque, and I'm going to put a layer of this on here. And what's going to happen is, the idea is with the soda firing, the soda firing makes the glass very molten or very fluid-like, water-like. So by painting this band on here, a vitreous slip, it will, as the soda ash hits it, it will melt and move. So it's going to become like a water effect. It's not going to stay a straight band. So you'll see the results when I have these done. I'll have them in the class for you to see. So there's that one. The other one is a blue. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on a little bit thicker and a little bit more wavy, because that way it gets more of a watercolor effect and spots, and then where thicker it'll run more. I'm also going to take one of our nozzles and put drops of the tangerine really thick in spots, and the same thing, it will run down and become part of the surface as it fires. Now, I could still do this in a regular glaze firing too, or cone 8 firing. I could just glaze the rim and the inside. The white slip would stay dry. These spots would get shiny, and they would still be part of the decoration. So you have choices. You can do this later on in our soda firing. You can also do this in our cone 8 firings. You can also do this on your sculpture. I'm just doing it on these T-bowls today to show you how to paint them on. So the main issue is, I'm going to go ahead and take drops of the blue and put it in the other one. That way I get little drops, little runs of blue dripping down. The main issue is you really can't put these on super thick. They do, because they'll run more, or I'll be showing you how to salvage the bottom of your piece if you put them on super thick. The main thing with being super thick is sometimes they crack, but usually not. So that's how we use our vitreous slips.